Welcome again. This is Sylvester KWASI on the live. Thank you so much for joining this very conversation and for today's reading. Today's reading is actually very, very important to mean that you need to include and to also know there are most things reserved in the books that you have never read, yet they are known toward most Bible or biblical context. I want to thank you so much for some of them. If they need to know who is here, once I started broadcasting, that was just exactly what I should be doing. But immediately you saw it go offline and have to reconnect. They have just made it to connect it through the corruption of their beast. And it's not a beast working. This is Sylvester. Sylvester is none done himself original single person as it cannot fake it. So I'm just going to present from the live what is today's work. At least we work in a couple of times and a number of things haven't gone out anyway. And any other person that you may probably know or think to impersonate is also not out of the house. They are inside the house there. I can assure you, they are inside this house. So sometimes when I'm talking, why they claim they are the one doing what I'm probably doing is because they are hearing. When you don't understand spirit, that's it. So when I talk about what concerns the world at large, and then you have somebody also hearing who indeed is because of spirit, then they claim is their Lord that is doing it. It's not your Lord. It's myself doing, but they are just like a microphone open that are hearing, not that their mouth talks. So come out in your place, right? All of that in there. Right away. Let the supernatural authority work. You saw that when I started the talking, the voice, everything would be fine. But when you want to take a look at the level of corruption, then they want to cause problem. Like you heard it. Then you hear the animal and the chicken started crying, the beast. So don't let somebody come to the life when it is not concerning them that which I was born, purpose, and destined for. I'm on the life. This is Sylvester KWASI, not a ghost. I don't have any big head. This is my head. Look, my head cannot be big. If that, if it is big, you will have the women be defiled because I didn't defile any woman with the hair that I came with. That's why it continues to be what? Most as it is. Kingdom, this kingdom. Today I'll mention it. There was one occasion where the Ashanti kingdom and the Ashanti BEKOE and the Muslimite of the level, they came to NKONYA to live in us around 1998 in NKONYA. In the house that we live in, that they rented because they welcome that maybe they have a rent to live in there. So most people work with FMP, Beggar, and then later we have it for the role leader from Israel. All of that, it happened. You say even if the Lord should come from any country to make a way, the Lord make a way. It's myself that I live with. And myself, the same being conveyed to the factory manager, the company manager. Some of these things, the same way my family have been, and most people from Zuma, Tree, Asante Bekwai, and many places who came and Airway, the mixture of them who came because they have to live in a house and work in that place that time. 1998. Were you born? You have no knowledge what we're saying. Even the ones who claim they have many age, they don't know what I'm saying because they don't know their real age. This is what we have to say. So some of them happened to rob our gold wristwatch from a kingdom that was from my mom. The rose is wristwatch out of her own goodwill, not a husband buy for her, nor a king or a god. She works and put her wrist on. That's why you even stop seeing my old wrist from Asian continent. They were dependent. With that, which we want to say from Asia continent, do no premium product. You have never worked there to have anything whatsoever talk about. That's why I stopped seeing it because working for the same Igwe, their Lord rob it because I don't really tell this because it won't be anything. They thought that was healing to this. It will be healing as they claim, but that's not myself. I'm the one who existed and made the technology. That's why they thought a metal or wood or something should be healing you. That's right. So tuning, there's a level you need to understand. So I cannot be the dead person. Dead. So the dead people are sleeping. And we, the live ones, we are presenting. So at least Sylvester KWASI is working. I don't think you can have a change. Even today's date. What's today's date? We probably need to look at that. This is not today's date. I can put it in there that you may know it. Look, today's date. You want to know it. Already things are coded with date. So let me do that quickly, real quick one. And then you know calendar wise today. Probably what next? Let's find out if somebody knows that. The law. Probably somebody says Wednesday 6. Maybe that's what it said. So 6. What is it? What month is it? May, right? Oh, but what do you mean? Yeah, it is May. So 5. This 6. Probably you have it. So let's tune in and watch carefully what is it doing. So that you'll be saying that because of date, you might think it's backdated somewhere. No, I'm just doing it right now. It's current affairs. So this current affairs administration ruling. Now, take a look at what is available. And this is what we want to say it is. Now, based on the Gregorian calendar for today, Wednesday, May 6th, 2026, the daily readings in probably most of the gatherings that use the Deuteronomical books, often referred to as what? Apocrypha in Western traditions, part of the Old Testament. You see that they won't say once it's a Western tradition, it doesn't mean it's not in the Bible. The other is a part of the Old Testament. So it won't be that when you say Western, that means it's something different or foreign. How you understand things, that's not how the Lord made it. If you don't know the Lord that you claiming in the Bible for 10 years, 20 years, 100 years, or 2,000 years, you have not known him, and you keep on claiming this is the creator for you, yet you die after doing all righteousness, you die. Is that what the Lord has destined? No. We are not worshiping the Lord of the dead because I'm not the Lord of the dead. I've gone in many hell, living in the flesh, physical. So why some of you couldn't make it in the flesh, I made it. That's the archangel myself. It won't be the angel you've been calling on your candle. I don't know where you even got to know how to do those things. Yet some spirit told you how to do this. But who should be giving that result? Somebody may have also keep it. So in this, they told you what is on old tradition, as you want to say Old Testament in the Orthodox Catholic traditions, following the seasons of Easter, like all of that. It doesn't mean you don't do it. Now, for today's contest, May 6, 2026, this is what you have to know. That reading includes Acts chapter 15. You don't have Acts chapter 15, right? 15, verse 1 to 6. Now, and then we also have what? Johann 15, verse 1 to 8. And we got also another thing, a moment of break, silence. So watch carefully what the Lord is doing. As I'm not with any malam. I don't send anybody anywhere to do anything on my property. The spirit that you claim you also spirit invoking this. So major sleep. Out of this phone. Major sleep. How they got out of this phone? If you are not a spirit to know how they got entry into your head or into your flesh, into your thinking, or in your time, or in your phone, or in your TV, or in your car, or in any situation, you know that's how the Lord operates and the spirit and angels. So if he that you want to say is the God, when I find out that he's dead, I need to cast him out of the phone or your TV or your relation so that you can now have what they say is life rather to work. That's a God of life and God of death. They are different things. However, the one with life who would give a place that you have worked, that if you deserve death, they give it. But not the one who is dead who doesn't have life. You don't need to have this thing. You know, you just needed to understand it. If you fail to understand it, you are just being led by a wrong person. I said, Major Sleep. Out of the phone. I command you down. Major Sleep. By the clap of the hand, it's true universe echo. Major Sleep. Come out of here. If I'm the one showing my ID, it's not about you. You don't know anything written. You claim you have Satan, you have God. I'm the one with the original thing telling you. Tell him and say you should leave out the flesh. Come out of here. If you are the one claiming it's a hand glove by way, show yourself. If this is hand glove, show yourself. If the handle here is a hand glove, show yourself. Come out of the channel. Come out of the cameras. You are the one trying to cause problem. Come out of the channel. I decree by the authority of my sword, as the heaven rumbles, I call into the heaven and the authority of the rumbling light in the energy. Put the devil out of here. Put the devil out of the phone. Put the ice freezer out of the phone. Put the fishes that you have made fun out of here. Put the fishes that you have made fun out of here. Put the cops and ghosts that you have made fun. Put the occultic devil. Return the life of searching, which is occultic again. Return the life, which is what? Mason, Freemason, not the death of Freemason. Return that in the life unto myself. Return the Illuminati, not the dead Illuminati. Return the authority of it right away. It's raining here. Go out there and you find out. Nobody can do because nobody tells me what to do. That's why if you are given the rule, you are doing according to the rule. And I'm doing according to I have not been given, creating it. So I create what I say. It's raining now because of this word. Get out of here, you deal. More about the money into myself. Before I do this, please, Acts 15. When we say, is it raining? They told you those who bear witness to the light are the same. From the Lord, and the part which is also from the Lord, yet is not the word. This is what he does. Now, just also, how is it? Is there a book and information? Is it out of 15? Is it the same? Okay, let's get it. So in reality, we have it. So let's go even on this side, live here. So that you will say I'm doing something wrong with. So actually, based on the Gregorian calendar for today, Wednesday, May 6, 2026, the daily reading in the out or whatever gathering that use the what? The Deuteronically or Deuterocanonical books referred to as what? As the Apocrypha. In Western traditions, you see what I tell you, as Apocrypha in Western tradition. Don't know that book to be what? Apocrypha. But you to you, the Bible, you just know it as a book and Bible scripture. No. That's what you know. So when it goes to Western, they regard it as a special book called Apocrypha because before the book have been taken from somebody's plot or parchment and reserved in the book, you have no knowledge. Except the bindery where they made the book and how they put left, right, recto, verso information like from genealogy. This report from location Tema, report from Accra, report from let's say Umbrella Junction, fertilizer, report from maybe roundabout, report from how they put it, compile. That's what they say book. And the book bindery is the artist. The same who build, the same who create. The same who make your covering. You can bring your level of what you understand to your maybe cultural and ritual perform to the level where you're saying here. You need to understand so that you do according to what the Lord is saying. There you have the right to challenge any level of spirit. If the Lord give you the right, without knowledge, don't go challenge. Like today, this is what is for today. And this is where to say, and in the Orthodox, like the Old Testament, so that a part of the Old Testament in Orthodox or the Catholic traditions follow the seasons of the Easter. You know what it means? I told you that season means the real sons, and then the sea sons. So when you say reason is real sons, when you say season is the sea sun, you don't know. They have a sea sun, and then the real sun. They are different. So you speak this language, you speak it in the same language where you don't know what it's saying. You have to claim you have schooled. You see, you didn't school. I'm saying what the sea sun, you don't know the sea. This is a sea. There is a sun that came from the sea. Here, this one. And there is a sun that we have from what? Ria. And there the three. But this one is a sea sun. So when the sea sun came there, you see Easter. Then they tell you Eastern and star. The E star or EA star. Now, today's context, May 6, 2026, reading in close, Acts what? 15:1 to 6, and Johann and 15:1 to 8, focusing on the council of what? Jerusalem, and they were the original vine. So my channel treated vineyard already. And this is it already, right? You got it. And also we have what? Julian calendar, which is old style in 2026, the Julian calendar is 13 days behind the Gregorian calendar. So 13 days behind Gregorian calendar. Do you understand now? So you see that if you want to say, oh, the school in your area, university, you read Gregorian, or somebody also read probably what? They read this one, or they read the other book. You see that there's something you have left out. That if we have the Julian calendar, it means that there was a 13 days left behind. So when we have tackled the Julian calendar last few days at the police station, we revealed many things to us about NKONYA, the judgment, and in the Gruner map concerning the original war and the original life and the judgment. That's the rule and judgment. You see how you can boast of, as for you, your judge is the Lord who gave you a place, landlord. And we said, landlord say he cannot take you anymore because you are sinning. This is what they say is the Lord in heaven. And they drive somebody out because of sin breaking law. You see, that's why you can only have it. So that we are understanding that 13 days that you want to say is left behind the Julian calendar. Do you agree now? We have Gregorian calendar and then the Julian calendar. So where you have Julian calendar, you have to minus what? 13. Let me do it well as you like based on Gregorian. So the Gregorian calendar is a time like this. And then they tell you what? And then these 13 days is behind. It means that they left untouched. It's not a part of, let's say if you have maybe 13 days, it will start with them 0 day. That's what it means. Because it's minus 13. So that minus 13, this one will have what? 0. So 0 minus 13. That's what it should be the key code. Do you get it right? So 0 minus 13. If they say find out and work or calculate for answer, that's where you have schooled and passed. Because you see that I bring the formula for what they are trying to say here. So that the ones who have been introduced to the words and the keys, how to apply the elements and things, you get it easily. Then the addition to this understanding, maybe let's look at what I'm trying to say. Well, that's all right. Like if you can look on the board, you probably need it. Yeah, we're just looking at it. You know what I'm saying. So let's look at it. Let's go on the main display where we're taking the main life here. This is what we are linking. So we are linking this. So when we say leaking, doesn't make it unofficial. It is leaking. And the word leaking goes for many reasons, many things. How you know it? Linkage. The time or the generation you link something. The same time link, which is to make known. And the same time in connection with. That's it. And the same time what you lick it, toffees or your tongue. So do you get it right? So you have 0 minus 13. So 0 minus 13. So you have a formula for this, as you want to say, 0 minus 13. How is 0 again subtracted? That's the original written word. So when you do this, the answer will be original solution. It won't be fake, you just go and then curriculum. No, curriculum, is it concerning the heaven and earth? Has it got to solve problem today? You told reality. You go ask them. Who will find it? So the most formula is 0 minus 13 for today's teaching. This is where you are given a summary and you're bringing what the formula entails out and how we should solve today's math is 0 minus 13. So when I finish it, I'll design another thing. It's already raining. It's already raining. Oh, so you see that when they are talking of reality, it won't be, oh, we are saying as if. No, we are not saying as if. They said, let it be. Once you know what to do, then it is possible just making it reach solution. That's why you are tackling problem of the day. You don't just go to school and add more problem to the day and you say school. You school what? Are you the one who made it rain? When the liar say it will rain and it didn't rain, but I wake up to do my thing and it's raining. How do you say that the liar who rob people is the one to make rain? The one who get it righteously, indeed, the Lord will fulfill it. But that doesn't mean everything you do would end well when you do wrong. Because the Lord will be the one to tell whether it's wrong or not. But that's also that birth that happens. You don't have to rob my thing. My is worth 10,000. You have carried it and then The house service things, you carry it and cut it off, and the one that is worth 10,000, you carry it away. You think there's any leather belt on the market? You won't have it. They design it like leather, but it's not leather. The real leather, you have to pay for it. You know who is talking, and it will not fail. So we got to what? That the Julian calendar that is old style in 2026. Now the Julian calendar is 13 days behind the what? The Gregorian calendar. So we have what? 0 for, so 0 minus 13. So the Julian calendar will tell what Gregorian calendar is. Now watch here. So Julian calendar is what? Is 13 days behind what? Gregorian. So Gregorian calendar is 13 days older than Julian. That's the answers I'm giving. So when you prove after proving, therefore, so that's why you cannot say they taught you how to lie and then you prove lies. That's why you school and you went and lied. You have degree of lies. You see that what we are saying is reality. So when I say it should be as reality, therefore, I've stated it already. Let's continue. I don't want to waste time on this smallest thing. So even look at it. But this one is a code to something. Look, therefore again. Now watch here. It said Julian calendar, old style in 2026. The Julian calendar is 13 days behind the Gregorian. So Gregorian calendar is therefore 13 days older than Julian calendar. Therefore, today, May 6, 2026, Gregorian calendar corresponds to April 2023. That is April 23, 2026. Julian. You get it? So that's it. To what day they are saying. The number of days added to today's date will give you what specifically they are saying. What should make today's date? Like ahead of time and behind time. So there you have this one. Now this point says, it says that, yeah, this point serves this purpose. So the lady says they're looking for the hairdresser. You probably want to say what I'm saying. Loga da bajita and the bahunda la bashiga. Maligi da bazuta liga bashida. Brilliant, brilliant. Gotcha, barabashan dilibidi. Ila barabashanada. Yeah, you got it. So that's it. Maybe you didn't see it, right? That's my servant here. You see, they got the right person to talk to. But I'm on the live. That's why I don't want to talk to her, just to give her a way to get to that level. So she came on the live because I'm the one broadcasting. Don't say somebody who is a liar. Arm robber won't be talking to her first. It is virgin, the most lived. That is giving it. Because the calendar we mentioned now, they show us fair lady. What do you mean? Yes. On the live, you see it. I'm the only one who can show you what I witnessed and what I lived to physically. You will be telling I'm seeing a ghost of something dead or ugly. No, we won't do that. So when it's happening, you see the calendar is working and proving reality. Reality and myself. Look at my face. Did you see the lady? That's what it is. And we power their life. I've been telling we can power it and it will change this creation. So that now it won't another angle. There's somebody who is angel. Angel is the one who minister energy and power. How do you see this work? Yes, that's to have the superpower to make women. So we cannot have one person talk to the right person. It is not destined. Look for her dresser. I'm the one dressing the entire wealth in the world. As it's raining, she walk in rain with power. And I can think. But to go, you will see I'm talking to God. And we saw the person I'm talking to. That's why we see it and we have to see it physical. Whatever I cannot see, that maybe the camera won't see. But whatever I can see to know it, then the camera will bring it to the life. That's the most beauty, right? Yes. Even I'm the same person who did what? Who's shown what? That the hairdressing on the live. Did you not see that live? I thought it's raining. What the heaven? Look, the cloud. Look, over here. But what? The beast. Two and two. Hope you get it. What they say is God, a dog, and beast. They are also showing who are angels' beauty. Who do you regard for life? Is a dog. And you want to go and then have somebody work in the of that person. You don't deserve it. Today's calendar is revealing. Or we didn't see the two Gregorian calendar and then Julian. Do we not see the reality? You see human being archangel, they are dog. Yeah, you don't know. Look, tell me don't even go there. You need to meet the best person to make it happen. The best person to make it happen. Nothing else. Come out of the cameras. Come out of the stand up the Lord. You see how we talk minutes or minutes and they're getting reality. You know, for break. Can't be saying you are changing to animal and dogs. But we want them to say, what I do. You see what I said? We can turn it down and dog and so can or transform somebody to an animal. One can get part down. How you do it? You down. If you have this color, what are the Lord doing? Do so the world supernatural superpower. So that I won't be joking. No, we are not joking. Because the reality you cannot fake it. Do you agree? Yes, you should agree. At least you should agree. Agree that something is working. Because I fix things now. At this point, where we also have that, this part is very important. Let's play a role here. Now, the reserve or apocryphal readings, the author which use it in this size older somebody communicating with what you are using. And if the minus 13 or plus 13, they have these two. Do you agree? So US have what? They have the minus 13 and the 10. So when they understand, why is it plus? Why? The one telling you now, I'm saying the one who understand is this. Because of the code, we have original 13 states. The 13 states out of their life. How they come from different sources, that's the 13 of us. How we saying? You won't be somebody. They have original 13 states, whoever claimed Bible or whatever I made. No, you see what they have 13. When you work out today, just work out what we have to work today. Therefore, that we think you can do what you have the result. So the result will be after understanding. That's what they'll say it is. What carefully again. That it is supposed to do what? Now the reading from deal theoretical text, during Latin or the Latin. You want to say length, that's what I'm saying, but it's a word you have to learn. Festal period. You don't say period, it's period. That you want to say. So that's first however, you want to watch Julian, the focus is on the word let, or you want to say liturgical, for what? Saints. This has nothing to do with the word of Jesus Christ and whatever supposed to be saint and doing. You can say you play a role. Is that something that Yeshua was not given to the people according to the law? He was giving benefit of the doubt. That's why you can't say you are told Yeshua to say for you the enemy. This might not be in the name of to say you are one by I don't get. Taking that which is of the saint and the true or the kingdom where reserved, he has diverted it to what? To the non-giving. Here they were also called in one accord with them somehow. So the doubt is these have made somebody with every respect and authority and obedience now become disobedient to the world. And you are telling you blame it on who? I'm not Jesus. I am a saint. And you can if he's an angel, I see the reality. What do you for? You hear what? These words continue what? So that focuses on what? Liturgy or liturgical commemoration for saints. And such, you want to say Saint George. And the Saint George, the great martyr or martyr. Do you see it? These commemorate such a person. And I have people judge, calling. You don't know how we discover people and discover things. If I had to call them to send maybe a little token, you have made it now to be lying to people, deceiving people because of the name Jesus. Because they go to church and they don't see the saint, but they see a pastor, standing as he that they claim has given. So if a wrong person have won battle for you, it is wrong on wrong altar. And when you come and destroy the righteous person, when there shall be a rising day, that which is underneath the foundation, when he's rising from the foundation level, if it's righteous strength, then the one who is on top of it will collapse. Then you know that from the grassroots or from the foundation, is this something is rising from. not the place you are looking at like a chicken. When we finish, where you hang up there and you blow and call crew. That's the wrong side. When the foundation is shaking, you see, that's why even they mention that when the foundation is shaking, when the righteous foundation is shaking, what can any other righteous person claim to do? That's where it is now. So that's the exalt for this day. So watch again what I'm saying. Now, to this specifically, you want to say this name Saint George, the great martyr, or you want to say martyr. Now, rather than what specific reading from wisdom literature, you see it. So this one is not wisdom reading. This one is particularly for this day, commemorating that person and the reason doing. And that for the month of July 2026 on the Julian calendar, the reading aligned with the early chapters of two Esdras. You see that the opening book, Ezra, you don't have it in the Bible yet. Other books, they used to have it. Other Bible have the book of Ezra. So this Ezra, or wise dominion of Solomon, you see. Now, depending on the specific monastic tradition, these are very crucial moments to understand what I'm saying. Do you agree? So you don't just go there and say somebody says you are reading. No, what are they? They are directing on something you should know. Command it. The Lord will command you. They command you. Ah, they command you.